the case. Recently, developers at Bethesda came forward to say that at least some of the events in Fallout Tactics are canonical.
For us, canon always starts with what is in the games. And so it's what is in Fallout 1, Fallout 2, even some like Fallout Tactics is there's some stuff from canon that from Fallout Tactics as well in our Fallout games.
And the reason they said this is that some of the events of Fallout Tactics are referenced by characters in Fallout games published by Bethesda.
What's that?
First, it was referenced in Fallout 3 by head scribe Rothschild in the Citadel. Then where's the rest of the Brotherhood?
The West Coast, unless something has changed. There's been no contact with them for the last several years. There's also a small detachment in Chicago, but they're off the radar. Gone rogue. Long story.
The Brotherhood has been battling super mutants for decades. First out west, then in Chicago, now here.
And it was then referenced to again by Lancer Knight Captain Kells aboard the Pridwin during the events of Fallout 4.
Did the Brotherhood ever build other airships?
There were less advanced versions of the ship built on the West Coast a long time ago. Historical records about their current status are in dispute, but we're fairly certain that they were destroyed.
From these two interactions, we know that canonically, the West Coast chapter of the Brotherhood of Steel had a schism before the events of Fallout 2, and that these exiles made their way across the continental United States until their airships crashed in the Midwest.
The Brotherhood found themselves at odds with their need for new blood versus their code of technological secrecy. The debate was lengthy. Finally, the Elders ruled against sharing the technology with outsiders, convinced that they would endure as they had before. Further discussion was discouraged, and the Elders ordered the minority on a mission across the wastes. The Brotherhood constructed airships and dispatched the minority to track down and assess the extent of the remaining super mutant threat. But disaster struck while crossing the Great Mountains. A great storm.
Hardpoint. Seize the objectives.
Designating hard.
Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. We're pulled ahead. Hardpoint contested. Hardpoint identified. Hostile hardpoint.
All the armor available.
Hardpoint is secure. Contesting hardpoint. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint. This isn't working. We're behind. Hardpoint is secure. Hostile hardpoint established overhead. We've taken the lead. We've lost the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. We've lost the hardpoint. located. Hardpoint locked down. Enemy spy plane is down. We're pulling ahead. Multiple enemy spy plane contacts. Hardpoint located.
Harp fuel
Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint lost. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint locked down. Enemy spy plane down. We've lost the hardpoint.
Thanks for the
Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint located. Hardpoint locked down. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have the hardpoint. Hardpoint locked down. Contesting hardpoint. Mission goals are in sight. Take the win. Hardpoint identified. Hardpoint is secure. Hostile care package inbound. Hardpoint identified. Hostiles have captured the hardpoint. Hardpoint is secure. Hardpoint contested.
That was too fucking close.
Enemy cruise missile launch detected. Enemy contest by plane inbound. Hardpoint located.
fast mover.
Hardpoint is secure. The capitalists will remember this defeat.
That's a wrap. Prepping for evac.